Welcome to Shooting It Straight with Stan. I'm your host, Stan, the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, licensed in all 50 states. Today's topic is a very good one, as usual. It's called Keep Your Powder Dry Annuity Income Planning. One of the biggest fallacies out there in the annuity land, with people getting different information on the internet or from their advisors who know nothing about annuities, or financial journalists who definitely, in most cases, know nothing about annuities. They'll say, well, you don't buy an annuity because that's irrevocable. There's just once you made that decision, it's over. They're talking about primarily single premium immediate annuities, which is it's a pension. It was put on the planet in the Roman times as a reward for the dutiful Roman soldiers and their families. It's a pension payment. That's where the word annuity comes from. Annua Latin means payment. All right, but not, you don't have to do that. You don't have to rip the knob off a water faucet for lifetime income. So I always say there's ways to keep your powder dry. With a lot of people, they say, well, you know what, Stan, I don't really care. I just want to lock and load and let's get that lifetime income stream coming, just like Social Security and just like a pension, etc. I'm good with that. That's fine. Lifetime income with annuities, depending on the type that you choose, is a guaranteed income stream for as long as you're breathing. If it's joint life with a spouse or significant other, as long as one of you are breathing. Okay, so even if you're on a ventilator. But a lot of people do not want to tie up the money until it's just, they have to. Think of the Mel Gibson movie. If you've have never seen Braveheart, go watch Braveheart. If you have, then you know what I'm getting ready to say. There's a scene in the movie where all these ragtag people that Mel Gibson is leading that have just a spear, they're against the British, and the British are coming toward them, and Mel Gibson's, yelling, hold, 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 hold. And then right when they get there, they stab everybody, kill everybody. And it's fantastic and glorious and gory and wincing and great cinema. But what I want you to think about is your lifetime income guarantees as well. Do you want to hold until that very last second to buy lifetime income? You can do that. Let me give you a couple examples. Let's just say that you're doing well in the markets, you have a good money manager, or you're managing it and it's doing well. There's really no reason to lock up lifetime income stream guarantees right now, regardless of the sales pitch you hear, because the primary pricing mechanism is your life expectancy or life expectancy. So the older you are, the higher the payment. So you can hold, and then when you want to transfer that risk for lifetime income, you can do that at that specific time. A lot of players out there that are good in the markets and you really don't want to top your money and make it irrevocable, they'll ladder in that lifetime income, say by 100,000 every year for 5 or 6 or 7 years. But you do not have to do that. Another way to keep your powder dry for lifetime income is a lot of you out there that run the money and run the investments. You have spouses that don't care. I'm one of those. The lovely Christine of 35, getting ready to be 36 years, could care less. She only wants to see the kids and the grandkids and granddogs. That's all she cares. Grandkitties as well. We're very happy about that. That's all she cares about. So if that's you, you don't have to set something up for your spouse now. What you can do is go to your estate planning lawyer, and please use the lawyer, please, and set up something in the trust that says when you die, then an immediate annuity is purchased for your spouse to fill in that lifetime income gap for them. That's keeping your powder dry. That's not locking anything up now. It means that the triggering effect of the purchase of the lifetime income stream annuity is when you die. Think about that. It actually makes sense, especially for all you 8 personalities out there that are hitting all cylinders in managing the money, knowing that annuities are a good idea, but maybe not right now for you. You can do that via a trust so that something is purchased for your spouse. Now, you got to make sure that they shop all carries for the highest contractual guarantee. Obviously, we would love for you to use our site, theannuityman.com. I might not be here. I might be dead, but there'll be somebody running. I can guarantee it. The point is, you have to shop all carriers for the highest contractual guarantee because annuity lifetime income products are commodity type products. So don't fall for this is the best one, sir. It's crap. Okay, you got to shop all carriers. It's like shopping for a plane ticket. The other way to keep your powder dry income planning is if you say, you know what, Stan, I don't want to do lifetime income, but I do need some income. I would say consider a MIGA, a multi-year guarantee annuity, which is the annuity industry version of a CD. And you don't have to touch the principal, and you can just peel off the interest with some, not all MIGAs off of that, but a lot do. Peel off the interest, never touch the principal. And then at the end of the duration that you've chosen, you still have all your principal intact. You've just taken the interest off the top. That's keeping your powder dry. Okay. Another way to do keeping your powder dry is with what's called income riders. These are unfortunately missold in the industry. But if you go to my site at theannuityman.com, we have the only income rider calculator currently that's worth a crap. And that quotes pretty much all carriers. And you're quoting for the highest contractual guarantee in the future. Income riders, when I ask the two questions, what do you want the money to contractually do? When do you want those contractual guarantees to start? If you say, I need lifetime income, but I want it to start in the future, I'm a planner, Stan, I'm a box checker, I need it to start 5 years, 7 years, 4 years, 8 years, 10 years, whatever down the road. Income riders are keep your powder dry income planning, because the contractual guaranteed number that you'll see on the quote for 7 years or 10 years or whatever that deferral time period is, that's contractual. That's going to happen, okay? But it's attached to typically an indexed annuity, fixed index annuity. And the reason we choose that is because historically they outperform variable annuities with income riders. So fixed index annuities with income riders, we don't look at the index side, the caps and the spreads and the participation rate nonsense. We look at the income rider contractual guarantee. The reason it's a keep your powder dry strategy is, let's just say as an example, you bought an income rider attached to an index annuity with the goal being that you're going to turn the income stream on in 10 years. Okay. So let's just say that happens, you buy it, and then 10 years from now, we're in touch with you and say, hey, player, you still want to turn the income from that income rider. You remember the guarantee, it's contractual. It's a separate calculation from the accumulation value of that index side. You can say at that time, no, I do not want to do that. Send me my money back. I kept my powder dry. I don't need that income anymore. Send me that accumulation value. Now, spoiler alert, that income value, that monopoly money, phantom account money for that calculates that first lifetime income payment, that's not something that's you can cash in. You can cash in the accumulation value, but that's okay. It's a keep your powder dry strategy, meaning that you can go into this with a plan in place for future income needs in the future. You know exactly to the penny what that's going to be. But if something changes in between now and then, you can get all your money back, because the underlying value walkaway money is with that indexed annuity, which is a fixed annuity. So that's a good way. So I guess that to sum it all up, and only Stan the Annuity Man speak, I was trying to think of a fun way to put it, but let's not be fun. Let's be brutally factual. When you look at income, okay, lifetime income, yes, you can do a rip the knob off the water faucet, irrevocable, single premium immediate annuity, deferred income annuity, qualified longevity annuity contract. Those are called annuitized strategies. But if you say, you know what, I'm not sure I want to do that, I'm not sure I really want to commit to that, I'd like to have my cake, a little bit of bite of that cake, and eat it too. I want the guarantees. I want to know to the penny what those are, but I want to be able to pivot out and keep my powder dry. Then there are ways to do that. Okay, so go to my site at theannuityman.com. Schedule a call with us. You're going to get somebody really, really smart that talks and speaks and acts like me, but a lot more, I guess, less fun. I mean, I am fun, but they might be fun. I think they're fun. And tell them your situation, and think about, do you want to lock and load and just rip the knob off the water faucet and have the income coming and never worry about it again? And there's nothing wrong with that. Or do you want to keep your powder dry? Or do you want to do a combination of the two? Okay. My name is Stan the Annuity Man. That's Shooting It Straight with Stan. I'll see you next time.